can't believe these niggas did this. But I gotta start it over.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports College Football 26 coaching journey. Next,
Yeah, I'm sure it
let's
is.
choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option. Or you can select the rosters from our original launch with the default roster option. Here is where you can customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the updated list of available options and customize your conferences complete with unique rules and protected rivals.
I know he's not trying to guard me by his fucking self.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's crazy. All right.
It's now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team? Time to figure out where. Now for the fun part. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win?
This kind of makes me mad that I gotta start over. Because they ain't give me the new caps, but it's all good, bro. I'll be alright. That must be new, 'cause it's big as shit. I gotta start over Bryce Underwood caps. It's weak as hell.
Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract.
All right, the skill caps are good, so I'm locked in. Power all the way up. Elusiveness all the way up. Gotta play Oklahoma again. That's tough, but it's all good. Changing people's hair. Okay, I'll fuck with that. But my boy Cap's weak as hell. They really shitting on my dog. All right, bet. Let me down. Damn, bro, I gotta do all this shit over, bro. All right. What up, though? I done had to start over, bro. Yeah, bro. It's all good, though. I ain't mad at nothing. They goddamn changed the skill caps on Bryce. Had to go ahead and go ahead, bro. Hold on, man. Mm. Hmm. This is some shit, boy. Damn, man. Damn, they done changed everything up a little bit. This shit is crazy, bro. He's a bust? How? How's he a bust? I didn't even do that dumb shit. This is nuts, bro.
Oh, you redid your shit?
Who, me?
Did you redid your rebuild?
Yeah, I had to, bro.
What?
They redid the skill caps and shit. Had my nigga Bryce looking like a bum. I had to change that shit. I don't even like dual threats. Bryce should be the only dual threat I ever have. Get off my board. Six-five linebacker is crazy. I think I got everything covered. I think I got everything covered. Oh, shit, bet. I got left tackle, left guard, defensive tackle. I need to look at edge rushers and a strong safety. One of each. Excuse me. I don't think 17 is a good number, but I think I'll be all right.
Touchdown. Bitch.
Oh, shit, you on?
Hey, I'm playing mad right now.
I don't want no box specialist safety, though. None of these motherfuckers is enough. Just a bunch of 3 stars. Fuck. I guess I got everything I need. I got corners, free safety, strong safety, edge rusher. I got defensive tackle, quarterback, receivers, linebackers, tight end, left tackle. I'll come back and get guards and shit later. The need for custom schedule. Who cares about top stories? And I'm gonna save my points. All right. Shit, I don't even see you on Madden. Oh shit, it was perfect. It's perfect. Actually. Oh shit. Yeah, I remember now. The disrespect on G Berry is pissing me off. It's gonna be easy. on break real quick. Oh. Yeah, I ain't mad. I'm about to get back to my 3 games though today. Fuck that. So I'm finna smack New Mexico. Hopefully I can still beat Oklahoma. Ain't no bullshit. But I went motivator this time instead of recruiter. I'm gonna try to keep my points. Yeah, that's the best one. I kind of want to keep most of my points, bro. But you gotta spend 50 points anyway. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Shit, you ain't even on, Cuddy. Go back to my shit, my boy. All right, I got 14 points left. I got 3 out of 4 and all of that. I gotta do 1, 2, 3. I gotta do 6 more. But no, I'm gonna save my points right now though to the off. I mean, I ain't gonna do nothing to the off season now, or at least to the playoffs. New Mexico finna get their ass whipped.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Y'all got to.
The Lobos about to kick it away and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Michigan's offense will be first on the attack.
Remote, man. We turned up,
And
man.
here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeball.
It's a running room into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. And you just saw just 2 seasons ago when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Grabbed
I
in
need
the middle,
juke.
it's
What's he
Simpson.
there?
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. It's
That was my fault. I had to tight end. I
the
bullshit.
38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Breaks into the open. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Yeah, I seen that, bro.
And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're ready to
They about to trade that nigga.
This crowd is buzzing after that last score.
All right, bro.
And it'll be a touchback.
How long I've been saying that, bro?
25-yard line. The Lobos offense will go to work for the first time today.
He gonna still get traded. You gotta give him a shot.
For this quarterback, because that corner, David, can take away an entire.
That's what I say. Trade him to give him a shot. Like,
Right part of this defense.
that's what I say, bro.
You know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot.
Nah, bro, they could have drafted him. They don't want that nigga.
Works while avoiding that gap, because I'm
The Rams, bro.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's.
So my brain is the Rams. Because Stafford gonna play at least 2 more years, this year and next year, I think.
Giving up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards.
He ain't the future.
Take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go.
Let's go.
Fire off the ball.
Wait, stop, Zeke.
Going backwards ain't going to get it done.
And the Lobos will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance.
I want to see what that 2K look like, man.
Fair catch just inside the 40. Michigan ready to get that
I heard,
rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Underwood. Pressure coming. Might be looking to run. He's going to take off. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to.
Are you telling me fast quarterbacks can get out the pocket now?
And one of the
Is that what just happened?
This defense is their speed, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had
Oh, no.
They use their speed to make him go east and west.
Y'all done shitting on us?
Bounds. Not a great game.
I'm about to go fucking ballistic, bro. What? I ran backwards just on some bullshit. I'm like, wait, am I gone?
Lost a throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson.
Yeah, I'm finna go crazy. I'm finna throw for so many goddamn yards, bro. I'm gonna play today because I get off at 4 today. Go to sleep, get a haircut, get my windshield fixed. I'm on vacation. Yeah, I got a little half a day. He fucking with me on it. Yeah, yeah. You know, niggas don't usually get that at all. Shit. He fucking with me though.
Starts to scramble to the left. He'll pull it down and
He fucking with me though.
Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Well, we knew coming into tonight.
See, now that they're gonna give me life, I could call more plays.
I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Hell yeah. I ain't threw a crosser route on this shit in 2 years. The fact that I just got that shit off, I'm on that.
Has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense. Especially
this mass formations, I don't even have running plays in.
Snaps, they're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. On the move to his left. Touchdown!
That was a smooth little play I just called. I might fuck with that one.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by a field goal over UTSA. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. He's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. They'll try to
oh my God, bro. So now the quarterback sneak finna be gay like that? Alright. Because I had a full fucking stop.
Looking for a man. It's Hills. It's complete to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Lobos look to keep this drive humming. Gonna run it. It's Hall.
Wow.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Wow.
And the defense was locked in.
So my defense is playing the same as it did last couple of days.
Got the running back on the ground immediately.
Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money.
Corner out there having troubles, but he a freshman.
And how about the ball placement? Yeah. Only the receiver could get it. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, I'm going motivated recruiter, talent developer, program builder.
They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards.
What a fucking play.
The blockers right into the lap of that lineman.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what's in him. What a play by the defensive end.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Moves
oh no!
Clear up the vision. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way
what a
to the
play.
first down and then slides.
What a fucking play.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
What a fucking play.
First play of the period, first down here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. to throw. It's Hills.
I knew it. I fucking
And he
knew it.
really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat and the process of looking for the end zone. And
What the fuck was that?
Touchdown, New Mexico.
Bro, that's insane.
The relationship between a
They allowed some goofy shit just now.
timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Underwood. This one's complete. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Look out, he's got room. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Michigan!
Get out there faster.
Right in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Touch pass on the run.
Oh, no.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Hill. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines.
Trying to get behind the defense.
Tight end.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Here comes the heat.
Thank you.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Morgan. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Caught over the middle, it's Morgan. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking downfield on first down.
And he took off.
Makes the grab. It's McCulley. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCulley. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's McCulley. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking to throw, it's Hills. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting a quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They punted away on fourth down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Waning seconds in the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Back to throw, it's Hills. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
And the Lobos will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. So here comes the Michigan offense. Rides to back and leaves it. Really good job by everybody
Coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it early in this.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. Great job by the back on the option.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up by 21 over the Judicials. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Hills. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's been a long play. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out here. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're doing.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football earlier than he needed to. But that time, in the second half, they come away with their first sack of the game, and that is going to be a big shot in the arm for this defense.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. And the Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Wolverines are on the move. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Wolverines! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. And you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
From the gun, running back on the move. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute here.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Finds a little space. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Michigan!
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. A 67-yard touchdown. Drive there, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. On the move, it's McKinney. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Fires to the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Lobos will punt this one away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together some runs, they completed some passes, and they put a touchdown on the board. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards all the time. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone. A gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
I can't believe I lost the other bit for real.
The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Rides the back on the option to give. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Eastern Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This offense has been suffocated by a sea of maize and blue, reminiscent of what the national champion Wolverine D did in '97, holding their opponents to single digits.
And it's at every level. I mean, just a great job being physical up front, locking down in the secondary. Michigan defenses are always on point. They don't give up silly, stupid plays. They just don't do that.
And the Lobos line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things for... Oh, my God.
Here we go. Oklahoma versus Michigan has a great sound to it. Two legendary programs with a long list of achievements. But somehow, this is just the second time they've collided on a field, and the first since the 70s. How cool to see these two uniforms together on a field. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
I'll get back to where I was, go to sleep, work.
And the Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Sooners offense will be the first up today. The last time out, this quarterback had a huge game.
I like that.
On the tight end, so obviously the defense going to try to focus on that. But Kirk, can they slow him down today?
Yeah, that's the big question. This tight end has the skill set where he can make you pay no matter what coverage you play. Defense got to do a really good job of jamming him at the line of scrimmage, not letting him be the difference maker again today.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Okay, let me turn this
Quickly
up.
behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. And here he goes. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Dropping back. It's Mateer. Short connection to a tight end here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. Now the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Running back with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. Scooped up in the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck.
Good play to that ball.
Recognized that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Oh, fuck.
Scanning the field. It's Mateer. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That's caught. It's Sategna. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Pressure is coming. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10.
How the fuck was he blocking?
Makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that run play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to
that shit.
You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. Able to convert on third. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Mateer. The receiver makes the grab. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Sooners will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. First down and more. He's still running. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And the back gets the football. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like... really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines move into the red zone. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Game's nuts. I didn't know the camera was on me.
Running back grabs it on the screen.
Whoa.
You can see what the offense is trying to do.
The amount of shit I hated during that whole thing is probably
getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Off the RPO, caught to the right.
They might should have hit it on that. It's probably
reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10.
every third down.
Finds his man. It's Sategna. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Oh, they can't bring him down. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. Now they test the middle of the defense but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him.
Why the fuck did he throw it over there?
Incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. The pass is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He can go. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain.
It bothers me so much the shit they be doing. They doing all of this for them to score. This is insane.
They'll try to run it in on first.
Oh my god. And they're still moving forward. Why is he still going forward? He didn't fumble. Why is he still going forward though?
What a job by this defense. Backed inside their own 5-yard line. Never say die attitude. They end up getting a turnover. Not only do they not give up points, but they get the ball.
He's in the clear. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, what a move.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
And they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
No, this is John Mateer. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. They have a star receiver. I'm cool with that.
Caught behind the line.
But don't make it to where I can't get my own food. What's going on?
A very short gain on the play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Oh.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. It's a run. Running back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually
Why is he turning that way, though?
A throwaway there.
I'm on the
play. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. Now it's 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Short throw complete to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Ram down the middle. It's Gibson. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Gibson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll give it to the back. Finding space at the 20. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And this offense trying to build a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Boy,
He's gained by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision?
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. And they'll give it to the back. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Finds room at the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. To throw, it's Mateer. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The Sooners will line up to boot it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. It's a quarterback keeper. A quick juke. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Keene. And it's incomplete. Doesn't connect on his first throw. They're going to go for it. Going to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Morgan. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Back to throw again. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. It mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Morgan. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
Ball handed to the running back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He hands it to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Running back with the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive. A little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive to throw to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. Change of direction. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
The back's got it. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. Touchdown, Michigan. The special teams produce a score.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
The ball is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at 7 now.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds, trying to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route, a catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. QB keeps it himself. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, but to get some consolation points here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And he keeps it.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. The Sooners are going to keep this drive moving.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they can get a fresh set of downs.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Fires it on the move.
I've missed like 3 sacks this whole stream, doing ass.
Not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Sooners with first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. But it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Direct snap to the back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. Not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable.
I play Nebraska too. This will be my last one for today.
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Central Michigan Chippewas offense will go to work first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a...
And that's a live ball behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Rides to back and leaves it. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Underwood. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And when you run the counter play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the Cowboys coming. Everybody can run to the football. Everybody gets into play. Nice job by the defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The kick is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Hauls it in. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Fine.
Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he was hard to bring down.
Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. Got enough space. Touchdown, Michigan. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm in.
And the quarterback on the 2-man sacked at the 12.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They boot it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting them make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Sure hands, it's Simpson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's a makeable
Oh, what?
from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays of special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Power football with the run. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage here. Ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Jumped on top of the pile.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back. Man, and you see those sticks and you're like, dude, 3rd short. I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer. But the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is to 36. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking to throw, it's Lavis. Makes the grab. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Goes to the option. Knocked out way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have...
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 20. All the way down to the 15-yard line. That's where he goes out of bounds as this offense had it cooking on that one. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes...
Touchdown, Michigan! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. There's been next to 0 execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Boom. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Chippewas heading quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Lavis. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find the rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
A lot of times we forget about special teams. We talk about offense. We talk about defense. Nice punt return. Special teams coming through, setting that offense up for a great opportunity to score.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Simpson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morgan. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Touchdown, Wolverines! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up by 21 over the Stallions. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Labus. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Chippewas can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No fair catches here, looking for room. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Let me go left.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide.
Sprinting away. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up and see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Chippewas will kick it away to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much. They'll try to build on this lead. To the air, it's Underwood. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Simpson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
What a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're...
Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Babas. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Chippewas have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Oh.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Oh, wow.
He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Chippewas didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense...
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air, it's Underwood. That's reeled in, it's Marsh. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep...
There he goes! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got out of trouble and throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Here he goes breaking the pocket. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Offense with jumbo personnel. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season. They have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
The Chippewas decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Now, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, Dave.
Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Gives it on the option. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Rides the back on the option. The give. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great job by the back on the option. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lavis. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the 4th quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards.
Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Rides the back and leaves it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, he got you 2 on 1st down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start the season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling.
Marlon Klein is killing.
Keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short drive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Gives it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give on the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to...
Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, it's time to get some sleep. Go to work. Oh yeah, I knew I played Nebraska. I knew that, but I'm about to go to sleep. I'll play Nebraska later.
Number 6. You don't say I'm here to prove